Have you ever wondered why some decisions feel like a breeze while others leave you paralyzed with doubt? What if understanding your unique decision making style could unlock a new level of clarity and confidence in your life? This episode is for you if you often feel overwhelmed by choices, if you struggle to make decisions quickly, or find yourself second guessing your choices long after you've made them. Maybe you're seeking ways to make better decisions at work or in your personal life, or simply looking for a method to bring more clarity and confidence to your decision making process. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clearer understanding of your unique decision making style. You'll learn some ways and how to leverage your strengths in decision making and gain practical tools to make more confident and focused decisions, leading to both personal and professional growth. Ralph Waldo Emerson is quoted as saying, "Once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen." Emerson's words remind us of the power inherent in our decisions. When we commit to a choice, we set a series of events into motion that align with that decision. Understanding your decision making style is the first step towards harnessing this power effectively. Today, we're going to explore different decision making styles and how they impact your life. We'll discuss the analytical, intuitive, and spontaneous decision making styles, how to identify your own style, and how to use this knowledge to make better decisions. Let's go ahead and jump into the first one, the analytical decision making style. The analytical decision makers rely on data, research, and logical reasoning to make their choices. They often take their time, weigh the pros and cons, and seek out as much information as possible before making a decision. Here are some actionable steps that go along with this decision making style. One is gather information. Before making a decision, ensure you have all the relevant information, but make sure you don't take too long. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Number two is do a pros and cons list. Write down the benefits and drawbacks of each option. Number three is set a deadline. To avoid analysis paralysis, set a firm deadline for making your decision. Here are some coaching questions that I want to ask you right now. What information do you need before making this decision? What are the potential benefits and risks of each option? How will you know when you have enough information to decide? Now that we've covered the analytical style, let's move on to the intuitive decision-making style, which brings me to point number two. The intuitive decision makers rely on their gut feelings and instincts. They often make decisions quickly based on a sense of what feels right rather than a detailed analysis of the facts. Here's some actionable steps for this decision making style. One is trust your gut. Pay attention to your initial reactions and feelings about the options. Number two is reflect on past decisions. Consider how your intuition has guided you in the past. Then number three, balance intuition with logic. While trusting your gut, also consider any critical factors that may influence your decision. Here are some coaching questions for you with this decision-making style. What is your immediate gut reaction to this decision? How has your intuition served you in your past decisions? What factual information do you need to complement your intuitive sense? Having explored the intuitive style, now let's go ahead and dive into the spontaneous decision-making style, which brings me to point number three. Spontaneous decision makers act quickly and decisively, often under pressure. They thrive in fast-paced environments and are comfortable with uncertainty and change. Here's some actionable steps that go with this decision-making style. Number one is embrace flexibility. Be open to making changes as new information arises. Number two is practice decision-making. Strengthen your decision-making muscles by making small, quick decisions regularly. And number three is review outcomes. After making a decision, reflect on the outcome to learn and improve. Here's some coaching questions that go along with this decision-making style. How do you feel about making decisions quickly? What small decisions can you practice making more spontaneously? How can you stay flexible and adapt when new information emerges? Understanding these different styles is crucial, but let's bring it all together with a short personal story of mine to illustrate how recognizing your decision making style can lead to growth and clarity. Almost a year ago, I faced a major business decision, whether to expand my coaching practice into a new market. I spent weeks gathering data, consulting with colleagues, and making a list of pros and cons. My analytical side wanted all the details, but my gut told me it was just the right move. Ultimately, I set a deadline, trusted my intuition. That decision not only grew my business, but also reinforced the importance of balancing analysis with intuition. By understanding my decision making style, I made a confident choice that led to significant growth. In today's episode, we explore different decision making styles: analytical, intuitive, and spontaneous. We discussed how understanding your style can bring clarity and confidence to your decisions, leading to personal and professional growth. We also provided actionable steps and coaching questions to help you apply this knowledge to your life. If you're ready to dive deeper into understanding and improving your decision making style, click the link in the description to coach with me. Also, there's a link there for you to join the Unstoppable email community, which is free for more tips, insights, and more support on your path to success. I really appreciate you. Until next time, keep finding your path.